What's up, guys? Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. Everybody knows that. If you've never seen this show before, what are you doing with your life? Do yourself a favor right now. Subscribe to this channel, like the video, throw us a comment, do something. While you're doing all that, I'm going to introduce the panel. Our first guest is here all the time. We can't actually get her to leave because she won't. She's just in the Thunderdome every single week. But we like her. You probably simp on her on Twitter all the time. From BetQL, the great Lucy Burdge. What's up, Lucy?
Oh, what's up, you guys? I do love the Simps. They're great. I can confidently say that today, this day of our Lord, I have my favorite NFL bet that I have given out on the Thunderdome so far in my whole life. So
Really?
I'm going to give that out today, and I can't wait. Yeah, it's my favorite one. So that will be happening shortly.
Even like of all the home run props. Remember that time you swept the
Favorite,
board twice in a row, made us all look like idiots.
yeah, yeah. Remember
In home
those
run
two
props.
times? This is
Yeah.
Yes, this is my favorite NFL bet. I did have
Okay.
quite a few favorites. One of my favorite home run bets was on Shohei Ohtani, who, if you're listening, Shohei Ohtani, Boston's a wonderful city. So just want to continue my propaganda tour. I'm on the tourism board and would love for Shohei Ohtani to join us here in the great city of Boston.
I'll be honest with you. If he does come here, I think you should get like a little bit of credit. Like if you're not mentioned in like the media, like blurbs, then they're not doing their jobs because it's
Yeah,
all
I'll
you.
be at the press conference, butt
Yeah,
myself in and be like, hey guys, this was like 5% me. So I should be up on this podium right now.
I like it. I like it. All right. So enough baseball talk. We'll talk baseball later, Lucy.
Later
Our
on.
next guest, I'm sure you know him. I know him as calling our shot. Some of you might know him as the other AOC. What's up, Austin? How are you, bro?
Some people actually call me the Otani of sports betting too. So
Oh,
you can call me that if you want to.
Oh,
okay.
I'm ready to dominate though. It's a great day to be alive. We're in the giving spirit, and we're all giving out some great plus money today. So I'm excited to be back. I've never lost in the Thunderdome, so you can kind of book me to win. That's not plus money for me to win. That's probably minus 10,000, but I'm winning
Could be.
today. I'm ready to give out some winners.
Nice work, Austin. He just kind of teased it, guys. We had a little heart to heart. Everybody that is a part of this Thunderdome, we haven't been giving out big enough plus money bangers. We haven't. I mean, it's my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Like we lost our way a little bit. That's my bad. But we found our way. And I'll be honest with you, I found some of the biggest plus money bangers you've ever seen in your life. So did Lucy. So did Austin. So Austin, since you're talking all that shit and you won before, you won. You're up first, bud. Go.
All right, first one I'm taking to a guy that is absolutely scorched earth right now. Plays for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a two-leg parlay, so listen up. CD Lamb 100 plus receiving yards and the Cowboys minus 6.5. Just taking them minus 6.5. The regular spread's 10.5. We all know what the Cowboys do when they face a team that stinks. They just go off. That's what they do, and they pad their stats. And CD Lamb's had I think like 100 catches and 100,000 yards the last 3 weeks. I don't think the Panthers, a bad team, has any chance of stopping him. So 100 plus receiving yards, you could take him at 125, you could take him at 250, 200. He might get this in the first half. I think the Cowboys close it out in the second half, just absolutely destroying the Panthers. So first one, I didn't even mention the odds. It's plus 350, which I think it should be like minus 350 at how these guys are playing. So CD, we're on him tonight or on Sunday. Give me them and the Cowboys minus 6.5, a two-leg same game parlay. That's a winner. I'm 1-0.
Lucy, what do you think of that?
I like it. You know what? I think some good points were made. And winner. I hope it's a winner for the people because they're all going to parlay this. And I do hope it's a winner. I like the confidence and the stats that suggests that you will not win today. I mean, not lose today because you have never lost. So, there's something to be said for that.
You know what, Lucy? Go with your pick. What do you got?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say it. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to start with my college football pick. I'm going to save my favorite one for last. And I'm going to start with Hawaii Moneyline against Wyoming. This is plus 425 at BetMGM. This rivalry game between Hawaii and Wyoming, I'm going with Hawaii to get the upset win. They have won their last two games. The team is averaging the same number of points scored per game as Wyoming with 22. Wyoming, meanwhile, has lost two of their last three games. Hawaii is 8-4 straight up versus poor punt return teams with less than 7.5 yards per return over the last 3 years. So I saw that and I was like, you know what? Hawaii money line, not so crazy here, plus 425. That is nuts. So I love the value in this, plus 425 for Hawaii to topple Wyoming.
I always said, Lucy, if I had a chance to do it all over, which I would never do because I'm living the dream, but if I did, I would probably have gone to school in Hawaii.
Yeah,
What do you think of that?
I think about that all the time.
What about
All the
you,
time.
Austin?
I think, you know what I would have done? Yeah, I would do Miami or Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was just in Hawaii a few weeks ago, and it's gorgeous. So I'm all aboard on the pick. I think that's a winner. Hawaii is a beautiful place, and I think those people are just living in luxury. Of course, they're going to play like it on Saturday.
That's a valid point.
Exactly.
Yep. 4 years, though. Imagine that. 4 years in your, 18 to 22? Jesus Christ.
That'd be so nice.
I dropped
the dream.
But what are you going to do? Anyways, I'm up now. I got 2 in a row, and guess what? I'm about to blow your minds. All right, the first one, touchdown Tommy DeVito, 2+ touchdown passes is plus 450 at Caesars. That is a ridiculous number. I had to check twice. To be honest with you, that's not a serious sports book if you're letting people bet that, because that doesn't even make sense. This guy just did that last week, guys. We're talking about touchdown Tommy DeVito. This number is literally, I don't know, it's offensive to his family, him, anyone's ever known him, really, because they're going to get behind. All right, that's a fact. All right, so they're going to be throwing. Could be some garbage time stuff. Might not be. I don't care. We just need 2. But I almost said the R words. The Commanders have given up more touchdown passes than any other team in the NFL this season. If not now, then when? Touchdown Tommy DeVito, lock it up. That's plus 450, guys. Caesars, plus 450. What do you think of that, Lucy?
Oof. I like that a lot. That makes it makes too much sense. It's just, that is one that if you don't like that one, I don't know what you're doing.
Correct.
That's
Austin,
incredible.
how scared are you?
The value speaks for itself. The only thing that isn't great is that Tommy DeVito is kind of bad. But even bad guys can throw 2 touchdowns. He did last week, like you just said.
We all saw him.
That feels like he might get that in the first half.
Yeah, that's just scary. Yeah. That's why I took another 1:00 game, just because I will still want to be watching football. And after touchdown Tommy throws 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, what am I supposed to do? I got your back, guys. We're gonna go Trey McBride, 100+ receiving yards, plus 700 at Caesars. Guys, what are they doing over there at Caesars? I have no idea. I'm serious right now. I don't get it. I have no clue. Some of the other books have plus 550. I think FanDuel has plus 480 for this thing. I got plus 700. Here's the thing. He just did this last week. He was the first Arizona tight end to do this since the Bush administration. The first Bush administration, not the second one. The first one. We're talking 1989. I was just a young boy at the time that the last one did it, okay? So it's been a while for Arizona tight ends. They are due, and it's not going to be one. It's going to come in bunches at this point, because Kyler Murray, he looked for him the whole day. I don't know. Go back and watch that game last week. It was literally where's Trey McBride? He backed up. He's like, where's Trey McBride? He can't really see over the line, too. Trey McBride's kind of tall, so it kind of helps out, but not the point. 100+ at plus 700. No chance that loses. Lucy, I'm kind of afraid for you. I have no idea what you're going to do now.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do now. It's a little bit of a parlay, some parlay action going on here. This is, buckle your seatbelts, because this is on the Jets plus 7, Dolphins minus 13.5, and Lions minus 7.5. This is all parlayed together, plus 595 at BetMGM. I do not trust the Bills. I think they're a very unpredictable team. The Jets are 4-4 against the spread. The Bills are 3-2 against the spread and have failed to cover their last 4 spreads at home. The Dolphins, I think, will bounce back from the Germany game and blow out the Raiders, which I will also get to in my favorite bet when I do my next one. The Raiders are scoring an average of 17 points per game. Dolphins scoring 31 per game. The Lions 7-2 against the spread. They've covered 6 of their last 7. And the Bears are 3-5-2 against the spread. They haven't scored 20 points in their last 3 games. The Lions put up 41 in their last game. So I think their offense can overpower the Bears. So I like this parlay plus 595 at BetMGM.
Austin.
I'm shaking in my boots right now.
Yeah.
And I put on my seatbelt prior to that, and I'm still shaking.
Yeah.
A lot of stats thrown my
Everyone have
way.
your helmets on.
Yeah, I didn't bring my helmet, so I'm a little bit scared right now. But I'm still. I mean, look, the winners of this show are really the people, so
Correct.
I'm not really too scared. I mean, everyone watching this just was delivered a plus 595 winner, so that's really all that matters.
Thank you.
This is insane. To be honest with you, Austin, stop stalling, man. You're up twice.
Yeah,
Give
sorry.
the people.
I know this is an NFL show, so I was going to save my NBA pick for last, but I'm going to put it here, kind of sandwich my two NFL picks. I'm going to go with a guy on Friday. So if you're watching this on Saturday, I'm sorry you missed out on a plus 340 winner, but we still got 8 other picks that are going to be plus 300 or better. You'll live with yourself. Aaron Gordon to record a double-double of the Denver Nuggets. It's plus 340 on BetMGM. Now, he could do this with 10 points and 10 rebounds. He could do it with assists. I don't think he's going to do it with blocks or steals, but that would certainly be cool with me. They're playing the Pelicans, a team they just played a couple weeks ago, and Aaron Gordon had 15 points and 12 rebounds. But not only that, the Pelicans give the second or fourth most rebounds per game and the fourth most offensive rebounds per game. So I could see Aaron Gordon maybe missing a couple layups just for fun, just to pad the stats. That's what he does. And going up against Zion Williamson, he'll be amped up for this matchup. So I really like this one. No Jamal Murray. I think AG feasts tonight. Double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds most likely, but he could maybe luck into a triple-double. I don't care how he gets it done. Aaron Gordon double-double, my second pick of the weekend.
Wow. Plus 340. That's not bad. I hate the double doubles. You know what I'm saying? But I hate them at like the plus 120 range. Does that make sense? Like when you bet one of those, I like going like give me something like that plus 340. I can do that. I can get excited for that. But I like it. I actually can't wait to hear what you're gonna say next.
Well, I'm not going to stall any longer. I'm going to a line that honestly, I'm going to be honest. I thought this was a first quarter line, even a first rush attempt line. Derrick Henry, 75 plus rushing yards and a touchdown, plus 525 on Bet365. I'm sure you understand why I thought this was a first touch line, because Derrick Henry always feasts against the Jaguars. And last week, very down week for Derrick Henry, very down year for Derrick Henry this season. But 75 and a touchdown, something we've seen it. He always destroys the Jags. He has he could just do his final highlight reel, could just be on the Jaguars at the end of his career. And you'd be like, this guy was a beast in his career. So 75 and a touchdown. We know he has the breakaway speed. He always gets the goal line work down there. And last week, I think 11 carries for 25 yards against the Bucs. I think they got to get back to running the football with Derrick Henry. That's the Titans' identity. Enough of the Will Levis chucking it down the field. Get back to running the football. 75 and a touchdown at plus 525. I don't think I've ever seen that. That used to be Derrick Henry last year was like minus 200 for those lines. Yep. You're getting a great value here. That's my third pick. That's a winner. That's a first half, first quarter, first snap line. Give it to me, Derrick Henry, King Henry. We roll with him.
I like it, Austin. You know what else I like? I like the Will Levis shade, earmuff at Lucy, but I think I think last week we found out how much Will Levis is too much Will Levis on the show.
He's not. I mean, he's not bad. Better than Ryan Tannehill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lucy blames the rest of the team. I'm kind of blaming Will.
Yeah.
Regardless, we don't need to talk about that. I think we move on to Lucy. I think that's probably the play here.
Yeah, smart.
Okay, yeah. And, friend of the greatest quarterback that's in the NFL right now, Will Levis. I am going with my favorite bet of the NFL that I've given out on the Thunderdome. This is Dolphins Raiders. Correct score. Dolphins 31, Raiders 14, plus 15,000 at BetMGM. The Raiders having only averaged 17 points per game. Dolphins averaging 31. They love to score 31 points. I could see the Raiders only scoring 2 touchdowns here. So I think Dolphins have scored 31 or more points in all of their home games. The Raiders haven't scored more than 17 on the road this year. So I think 2 touchdowns for the Raiders. Dolphins are going to open this up, cover the spread, but also correct score 31-14 plus 15,000 at BetMGM.
Yeah, also, I don't think we're ever going to go plus 50.
Yeah, Slop, I don't even know if you need to give out your last pick.
Yeah,
I think we just close the show. Nigel, just cut it off. We're done. We all lost.
It was a great one.
Nigel, get your calculator out.
Yeah, I think Nigel's brain just exploded trying to figure out what the parlay would be. So there's that. All right, so I don't think there's a lot I can say. I'm just gonna move on to my next pick.
Stop stalling, Slop. Just give us your third
I
pick.
gotta stop stalling. It's time. This one it was one I was pretty proud of until recently as Lucy's last pick. But it was this one's Justin Fields, 3+ passing touchdowns, plus 900 at Caesars. Here's the thing, guys. I know what you're thinking, Austin. I know you're thinking Justin Fields can't throw the ball. But Austin, if that was true, why did he throw 4+ touchdowns in 2 of his last 3 games? Riddle me that. You see what I'm saying? That's pretty good. We only need 3 here. Here's the other thing, though. The Bears are playing the Lions. We know the Lions are good. We know the Lions are going to score points all over them. Lucy tells us that every single week. So here's what I'm thinking. Bears got to catch up. They're going to be throwing the ball. Guess who's thrown 3 touchdowns against these Lions recently? Justin Herbert. He threw 4. Lamar Jackson, also a running quarterback. Bryce Young. And that's where I stopped right there. I was like, if Bryce Young can throw 3+ touchdowns against these guys, Justin Fields can do it. Give me that, plus 900. Nigel, I have no idea how you're going to figure out what a parlay pays. I'm pretty sure you could not bet more than 50 cents on this thing before it would be over $1 million. What is it, Nigel? Did you tell Lucy yet?
He did tell me. And if you thought you were buckling your seatbelts before, absolutely strap in, because if you bet $10 on this parlay, you would win $3 billion, billion with a B. Wow. If you've got $10 lying around, turn that puppy into $3 billion. And you have a nice little payday there, I think. And you just join lots of 30 under 30 lists and 40 under 40 lists, and you would be in a different stratosphere if you put $10 on this parlay.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. But here's the thing. I got to be honest with you. I don't see why that couldn't happen.
I've seen crazier things happen.
Anything's possible. This is America, isn't it? Anything's possible.
Correct. I believe, yes, this is America. All right, guys.
Also, must note.
What's up?
I must note, Slop. I've just learned that if you put 10 cents on it, it's 3 million, I believe.
Okay.
Nigel has just 30 million. Excuse me. 30 million.
Okay, I don't think we could bet even 1 penny without going over $1 million. Guys, yeah. I don't know what else the people could possibly want. I mean, turn a penny into $1 million, turn $10 into like 3 bit. Whatever you want. You don't need to do it. Do you? But do it soon, because these games literally start tonight, because Austin had an NBA play. Yeah. Lucy has a Saturday play, and then we have 7 Sunday plays. So our weekend is pretty much set. I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but I'm just going to watch this, and I'm going to become a billionaire.
I had a wedding to attend to, but I canceled the wedding plans when Lucy gave out her pick. Just like I told them I couldn't come.
There you go. I saw you do that. Yeah, I saw you doing that, and I was like, I know what he's doing.
I figured that's what he was doing.
Yeah. I mean, we're all going to be billionaires. That feels good. Feels good.
Right.
I said literal.
Exactly.
And I'm shaving my head if we go 9-0 too. So is Lucy.
Oh yeah,
same. I like it.
Yep, I am too.
You will shave your head, Lucy. Yep. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I will. Yep, easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
For $1 billion, I would shave my head.
I think people are still going to simp on Lucy, even with a bald head, on Twitter. So that's the good news. So that's good news.
Yeah. We'll find out.
All right, guys, that was fun. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Again, there's the live stream later on where I don't know that I'm going to build a parlay even close to as big as this one, but I'm going to try. We'll see you then.